Hey guys, it's me, Carrie. Good morning, or whatever time of day it is where you are. It's about 10:15 here in New York. It's kind of gray and looks like it might snow or rain later, but I'm not really too concerned. My husband and I are going to see The Shape of Water in a few hours and grab a bite to eat. We're going to go to our favorite Indian buffet for lunch and then do some running around, some grocery shopping, just pick up some odds and ends. So, should be a pretty fun day. What I came on to talk about today is something that came up and unexpectedly as a topic in my Instagram live last night. If you guys didn't know, I did an Instagram live last night primarily to be a gathering place for small YouTubers to share their channel names and get the word out to try to help each other, grow our channels. As I know that's become a massive concern for a lot of people, myself included. Less so now that I reached the 1,000 subscriber goal, but I know a lot of other people are still desperately trying and scrambling to reach that goal before February 20th. So the names of the channels that were mentioned specifically in the chat were Midnight Wanderer, one word, Midnight Wanderer. Definitely check her out. Courtney Townsend, Courtney space Townsend. And it wasn't specifically mentioned, but my dear friend showed up for the chat for a little bit, and I always want to plug her channel as well, Lainey K, Lani space capital Kae. They are such really sweet ladies. I'm just getting to know Midnight Wanderer, but she's been in several of my lives so far, and she's really, really sweet. So definitely, if you are so inclined, I would love for you to support their channels. But one of the questions that came up, there was someone in the group, I believe it was Pink Sugar. I don't remember her whole name. I think it was Pink Sugar Kisses XXX, if I'm remembering correctly. And I don't know her first name, but I think her photo said Nicole. I couldn't tell for sure because it was really, really small. I'm just getting to know her. But anyway, one of the questions that she asked was, how did you get started doing YouTube, and what advice would you give? I believe it was Pink Sugar that asked the question, what advice would you give to someone that was thinking about starting a YouTube channel? And I've never been asked that question before because I still feel like a newbie at it myself. My channel will be 2 on April 2nd, but I still feel like I'm just getting started. I still learn new things every day. Technology-wise, no, but emotionally and content-wise, I still feel like I'm learning all the time. My biggest advice that I gave in that chat, and that I'll give you right now, is be your authentic self. If you guys have watched this channel for a while, or even if you're just brand new here, you will soon discover that PerseveringStar was once known as Butterfly's Landing. That was the original name of this channel, and it was that name for, I think, my first year, actually. And then I changed it to PerseveringStar because that has been my Twitter and Instagram handle for several years. It's a name I identify with now. It's a nickname, it's a mantra, it's a lot of things. It's very meaningful to me. But I changed the name of the channel, so if you watch my old videos, you'll actually hear me reference Butterfly's Landing a lot. That was the original name of the channel. But regardless, this channel does not have a specific theme, obviously. If you look at my playlists, you'll see they're very diverse, and I'm actually planning on breaking them down into more playlists, because right now I have a playlist, I think that's collections, hauls, unboxings, and something else. Those all need to have dedicated playlists, I think, to simplify for you guys if you're just looking for a very certain type of video to watch. Right now it's a little too jumbled. At the time, I didn't know I would shoot as often as I did. I didn't know I would shoot the variety of things that I do shoot. So I am going to try to break down my channel into more playlists, even so that you can very easily tunnel vision go specifically to the types of videos that you would like to watch. And some of you may not even know that there is a playlist section, but if you click on playlists within my channel, you can check out all the different types of videos I shoot. The most specific ones I have really are like Kawaii box unboxings, because I've gotten about 10 of those now, and none of them were free, mind you. I paid for them all with my own money or with credits that I've earned through referring people to the program. I'm expecting a Kawaii box any day now. I'm really stoked. because I didn't get the January one, but I am getting the February one. Or didn't get the December one and I'm getting the January one. I forget how it works. It used to be that it came for like the month prior. I don't even know which month it is, but I'm expecting one soon is the point. And that will go directly into the Kawaii Box unboxing. God, I just had a brain fart. Playlist, that's it. I also have specific playlists for my Disney Tsum Tsum Advent Calendar unboxings, both for 2017 and 2016. But as I said, other things like unboxings and hauls and stuff, they should be on separate channels, I think. Friend mails, I think I have on a separate channel. I keep saying channel, I mean playlist. But getting back to where my original point was, don't feel like your channel has to have a specific theme. It may grow faster if it does. I've noticed that that tends to be the case. Like if your channel is solely dedicated to lip balm videos, obviously people that only want to see that are going to be more likely to gravitate towards your channel than mine, where that's just, you know, maybe 10% or 8% or whatever of what I do, or 20%. I don't know what the percentage is. Math is not my strongest point. But you know what I mean. I discuss mental health issues. I don't solely discuss mental health issues. I do toy unboxings. I don't solely do toy unboxings. You get the idea. My channel is things that I want to share, and it's with you in mind, but it's also with me in mind, because I shoot whatever videos strike my fancy in the hopes that you guys will enjoy them. I certainly do things by request. I recently shot I think it was my Bath & Body Works Fine Fragrance Mist collection. I think that was a subscriber request, and I was more than happy to do that. I'm really happy to do pretty much any videos if you guys, you know, show an interest in it. But honestly, I shoot videos that I think will be entertaining and that I enjoy shooting. You know, I do a really diverse number of things on this channel. Everything from book reviews to food tastings to the aforementioned lip balm reviews, toy unboxings, friend mails, mental health discussion. Whatever floats my boat on any given day, I shoot. I don't plan my videos in advance. I've jotted down a few ideas if there are ideas that other people have mentioned, but generally I just shoot from the hip. I fly by the seat of my pants. Like, this video was certainly not planned. It was just, I was thinking about the chat from last night, and when someone said to me, you know, what's your advice? I just thought maybe I would share that, because that might be useful information for some of you guys who are either just getting started or are thinking about starting a channel. Excuse me, still sniffles. A lot of people have shared with me that they are just afraid to start a YouTube channel, and believe me, I understand. I totally understand. I was too. And I still get nervous when I shoot videos. That's why I tend to stammer sometimes. I play with my hair. I have nervous habits. But I'm getting more comfortable as time goes on. In my real life, I mean, who you see on this channel is authentically me. But I may be a little more confident in my videos than I am in reality until I get to know you. And by get to know you, I don't mean like I have to know you for a year before I open up. I have to, you know, upon first impressions, I may seem a little bit shy and withdrawn still. But once we get into a basic conversation, I open up very quickly and I become more confident and less introverted. I am still introverted by nature. I don't go out of my way to engage in social activity just because it makes me nervous, and I don't have a lot of local friends. But the way I am in my videos is how I am in real life. It just might take a little longer to get there in real life, you know, in person. I'm not that, you know, YouTube isn't real life, but you know what I mean. But my biggest advice, guys, is always be your authentic self. Tell the truth. Just be who you are. If you are the type of person that you can't leave the house without a full face of makeup and the hair did and, you know, the pretty outfits, then yeah, do that for your videos. But if you're the type of person like me that doesn't really wear makeup, that sometimes your hair is not washed, it happens to be, I washed it last night. I'm not in my PJs now, I am dressed. But if you're just up and your hair's not washed and you're still in your PJs and you get an idea and you want to shoot a video and you feel comfortable doing that, do that. I've done that many times, as you guys will see on this channel. A lot of times, I love hats, but a lot of times hats are also to cover up the fact that my hair is not necessarily washed that day. So just putting that out there. go with what feels comfortable to you. Don't feel like you're ever performing or entertaining. I mean, if that's what you want your channel to be, then fine. But I don't ever put on a false front for you guys. I don't dress up. I don't go out of my way to do makeup or hair or look the best. I don't have great lighting. I don't have great tech. I shoot on a Samsung Galaxy On 5. Have you ever heard of that phone? Probably not, because it's such an old model that I don't even know that they actually put in wide release. It was literally when I went to upgrade my Samsung Galaxy S Blaze. I know, raise your hand if you've ever heard of that model. This was what they had, and it wasn't that expensive, and it was a little bit of an upgrade, but it's actually a really crappy phone. It has no memory. Every other day I have to delete apps or pictures or whatever because it gets filled up. It's not a good phone. I'm in my bedroom right now, which is where I'm actually most comfortable shooting now, and I don't know how it took me almost 2 years to figure that out, but the lighting is usually pretty decent in here because I have a light in front of me, and I have a window in front of me, I should say, and I have two windows to my right, your left. So there's generally pretty decent light in here during the daytime, at least. You've seen some of my nighttime videos. They look like total crap, but I do the best I can with my overhead light and the lights that are scattered throughout the room. But yeah, if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, you might want to plan in advance what you want it to be about and pick a specific theme, but you don't have to. You really don't have to. It depends on what you want to get out of YouTube. If you're doing YouTube because you want to have a channel that grows quickly and makes you money, which I don't understand how people make that work for them. That was never my goal. It's still not my goal. I would recommend probably narrowing down to a specific focus, investing in really good camera equipment and good lighting and a good setup, even if it means just putting a backdrop behind you. If that's your goal, then yeah, I would say probably do lots of things differently than how I do them. But if your goal is like mine, and my initial goal is still pretty much the goal I have now, well, it started out as a personal challenge to myself because I'm so shy and introverted, and I'm less so now, and YouTube has really helped a lot with that, more than I ever could have imagined. But it was a personal goal. It was, Carrie, do you have the balls to do this? Can you gather up your courage to make videos and open yourself up to, trolls of all kinds and possible negativity and lots of thumbs downs potentially? Can your very, very fragile heart handle that? And I said, you know what? If I don't try, I'll never know. And my first 4 months of being on YouTube, sorry, I'm trying to adjust here because my back really hurts. This is a terrible old desk I've had since I was 12. I barely fit underneath it, and I need to lean back so I don't hurt my back worse. But anyway, my first videos, my first 4 months of YouTube, I did not appear on camera. And I had no intention of appearing on camera because I thought, oh my gosh, then I open myself up to criticisms of my looks. And I don't want to do that because I've always been uncomfortable with the way I look. I've been really insecure all my life about it. So I don't really need people telling me I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm whatever. So I just didn't appear on camera. And then eventually a specific day in my life came up that was of significance. And I said, you know what? A dear friend of mine, Rob, said, you really should try appearing on camera. You might engage more people. People will get to know you better. It'll be more personal. And I said, screw it. I'm going to do it. And that day I went on camera, and most of my videos I've been on camera ever since. And it's still a fear that I have in the back of my mind. I still don't want people to tell me I'm ugly or fat or whatever else. But at this point, it matters a lot less than shooting the videos I want to, the way I want to, and having the channel be what I want it to be, which is a personal connection with my viewers, my subscribers, my friends. So, yeah, I mean, my best advice, like I said, is just to be you. Make your channel whatever you want it to be. Talk about whatever you want. If your goals are like mine, if you're fearful and you have anxiety or depression, or you suffer from bipolar disorder, or like a dear friend of mine mentioned, she has a bit of a stutter and a lisp, which I've never, ever, ever noticed in her videos. And I'm not going to name her because that's her business to discuss if and when she chooses. But I was like, that is what makes your channel special. Everything that makes you uniquely you is what makes your channel special. And more people that put out videos that are willing to share their imperfections, their flaws, their differences, because I don't see those things necessarily as flaws. Yes, they make us imperfect, but nobody's perfect. Sharing of yourself, especially when you're going through struggles that are really not of your own control, just, I think, to me, as far as channels that I watch, it makes people more endearing, more engaging. I'm more apt to continue to watch their channels. I don't want to see glamour girls. I don't want to see people perfectly made up all the time that have great edits and necessarily have, you know, professional intros and outros and musical accompaniments and all that. Those things are great. If you know how to do that and that's what makes you feel more comfortable and that's your style, that's awesome. But I don't care about those things. It's like, you know, offline. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I don't care about your age. I don't care about your gender. I love people until they give me a reason not to love them. And that same holds true for YouTubers. People who are authentic are the ones that I tend to gravitate toward. And I just so happen to not subscribe to big YouTubers. It's just a personal choice. It's not that their content offends me or that it's not any good. I used to in the past, but I feel like it's more relatable for me to watch people who actually go out and buy the stuff that they review, that don't necessarily have every company in the world send them everything for free. I mean, do I begrudge them getting free stuff? No. Am I a little jealous? Of course. I don't have a lot of money to go out and buy stuff. Who wouldn't want to have free things sent to them to review? But a lot of times the people that get the free stuff sent to them to review, I find review them in a very inauthentic way. And I'm not saying all, but I'm saying many. They just love everything they get. They never have a bad word to say about it because obviously if they give their honest criticism, they may not get so much free stuff. I'm of the school where if I get something for free and it happens on rare occasions, I will certainly disclose that to you, but it in no way impacts my review. My review will always be completely honest. I've gotten stuff for free that I've said is crap, or I would not pay real money for this, but you know, I've also gotten stuff for free on rare occasions that I have really loved, and I will always, always, always be honest with you. To get back to the original point of this video, that's what I mean about being authentic, being your true authentic self. You have to have a channel, in my opinion, and again, all this is just my opinion, you know, take it or leave it for whatever it's worth to you. You have to have a channel where you go to sleep at night and you feel like your videos made people smile, or they touched people's hearts, or they imparted information that people might not have otherwise had, and you can go to bed and feel good about what you shot. You don't go, oh God, you know, I was kind of fake today. You know, maybe I should have been honest about that lip smacker that I really didn't care for, instead of, you know, gritting my teeth and grinning and saying, oh, it was good. It was really good, but it was really crap. Maybe I should have just been honest and said, you know, and there's tactful ways to say it. Obviously, you don't have to just say something's crap if you don't like it, and I don't tend to do that either. But it's like when somebody says to you, does this dress make my butt look big? I'm an honest person. I'm not going to say, oh, hell yeah, you know, you ought to put a wide load sign on that thing. But I might say, to be honest, it's not my favorite dress on you. Maybe try something else. Because I don't think you're doing anybody any favors by lying to them and telling them it doesn't, when it does, in fact, make their butt look big. But there's tactful ways to say things, and you can still be honest without being cruel. And that's a fine line that a lot of people don't, you know how to abide by, I think. Some people think, you know, like they use the term brutally honest. I think I am brutally honest in terms of the fact that I am extremely honest, but I'm not brutal in my honesty. I go out of my way to try to express my honesty in a way that's tactful and never going to hurt someone else. So, like I said, the you know, the big butt dress thing is just an example of that. But, yeah, I mean, my best advice in life as well as in YouTube is just be your authentic self, warts and all. Don't try to be someone you're not. Unless you want to be an entertainer or an actor and, you know, your show is based around a character or whatever, then why be someone fake? Like, does that feel good to you to do that? It probably doesn't. And it's going to read for your viewers very, very obviously. I mean, people who watch YouTube are not stupid people. They're going to see through it in a heartbeat. Whether they're 12 years old or 92 years old, they're going to go, gosh, you know, that person is really fake. And I don't know of a lot of people that are attracted to fakeness as a quality in another human being. So that's really the most important thing. Don't worry so much, unless, again, you're trying to make money and make it a professional-looking page, or professional-looking channel, rather. Don't worry so much about the equipment and the lighting and stuff like that. I mean, sure, you want your videos to look the best they can for people, but you don't need to go out and spend a lot of money on lighting and camera setup and all that. You know, someday, if my channel starts, you know, growing to the point where I actually make a legitimate real income, sure, I would love to invest in better equipment so the videos look better for you guys. But it's not like I'm losing sleep over the fact that I'm using this crappy camera and the best lighting that I can, and, you know, trying to use natural light to the best of my ability to make the videos look as, you know, good as they can. It's not that I don't love you guys and want things to look better. I just know that, you know, there are bills that need to be paid before, oh my gosh, let me go out and invest in an expensive camera. So, I mean, that's a personal choice. Again, it depends on what you want your channel to be. I can only give advice on someone that wants to have a channel. I don't want to say like mine, because there aren't channels like mine, and your channel would be your own unique channel. But if you want a channel that's just for pleasure, for fun, for sharing honest thoughts, opinions, ideas, struggles, challenges with other human beings, be yourself. That's my biggest piece of advice. And that holds true for every aspect of life as well as YouTube. But just be you. Don't be ashamed of the things that make you different. They make you special. The fact that I wear glasses, I used to hate wearing glasses. I've worn glasses since I was about 11 or 12 years old, I think. For years and years and years and years, into my marriage, well into my marriage, every time I took a picture or had a picture taken of me, I took off my glasses. And it used to drive my husband crazy, because he's like, you don't look like you know, except for like when we go to bed at night, you know, you're wearing your glasses. So this is the Carrie I know. The Carrie wearing glasses is the Carrie I fell in love with, the Carrie that I thought was beautiful, and the Carrie that I recognize as my wife, you know, and at the time, my girlfriend, my fiance, whatever. I always took off my glasses because I felt, oh God, I look like such a nerd. I don't want to wear my glasses. And now, honestly, it took until like my late 30s till I finally said, screw it, he's right. My glasses are part of my identity. It might not have been my choice, but I wear glasses. I'm a person who wears glasses. I can't wear contacts. They bother my eyes. I can't see without them. Why not leave my glasses on for pictures? It's about growing into who you are and embracing what makes you different. And like even now, like when I look at old pictures of myself where I'm not wearing my glasses, it looks odd and strange, because that's not how I normally look. Why not capture pictures of yourself being yourself? I mean, what a concept, you know? I don't know. So, like, my glasses are a part of me now, and whether I like them or not, they're here to stay until someday I have enough money for LASIK, and it's, like, proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's not going to fail, because I'm terrified. Even if I had the money, I probably wouldn't get it done right now, because for so many people, they end up still having to wear glasses afterwards, or wear glasses for reading or whatever, and it doesn't have, you know, 100% success rate. Not that it'll ever have a 100% success rate, but you know what I mean. I'm not in a place financially or emotionally to have LASIK, so glasses are a part of my life for the foreseeable future. And I embrace them now. And I actually had a wonderful company reach out to me and offer to send me a free pair of glasses to review for you guys. And I'm wearing them right now, and I absolutely love them. And for the first time in my life, I actually have several different pairs of glasses that I can exchange out and wear for different looks, because my prescription didn't really change much from the last eye exam I had to the most recent one. So I love the idea that I can wear glasses as an accessory now. And some people do. Like, some people that don't even need glasses wear glasses with clear frames because it's trendy or whatever. So, you know, for the first time in my life, I'm actually on trend. Go figure. But the point is, again, just be yourself. Be who you are. Embrace who you are. Don't try to hide aspects of yourself, even if they're things that you might be ashamed about. I mean, obviously only share what you feel comfortable with. There are certain experiences that many people have gone through. I won't get into specifics, but we'll just vaguely say, you know, some people have been abused. Some people have had rough family lives. Some people have had bad relationships. You know, some people have had health struggles that they don't necessarily want to make public. And that's your right. You have the right to share or not share, whatever you choose. And I don't know why my camera just went wonky. Crap, you guys. I'm going to have to end early. But the point is, share what you're comfortable with. Be your authentic self. And don't ever be ashamed of who you are. That's my advice for YouTube and for life. I love you guys so much. I had a lot more to say, but the video went wonky again. Perfect example of my garbage camera. But thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll be back soon with more stuff. Bye.